My name's Ed Grant, and I'm a member of the chef. We work in the kitchen, as it were, for the Memphis Peoria Run. We feed all the runners several meals, so we go down, we move ahead of them, we set up, we cook, we serve them, we clean up, we pack up, we move ahead of them, we set up, we cook, we serve them, we clean up, pack up, and move ahead until Decatur, Illinois on Saturday morning, when we feed 200 runners plus a few other people that show up in the parking lot of the Hickory Point Mall in Forsyth, Illinois, just north of Decatur. So when we're done, you can't even tell that we were there because it's in the parking lot, and that's pretty cool. The reason why I do this is because our oldest son, Matt, was a St. Jude patient, had ALL when he was diagnosed when he was 4, so that was 1976, and in 1992, St. Jude told him he didn't have to come back, that he was cured. They might pull him back for some lifestyle studies or what have you. But basically he was one of the pioneers that helped him get through the protocols and everything and figure out how to defeat ALL. So that was pretty cool. But about a month after he was here and after he got that diagnosis, he was killed in a car accident, so we haven't had him since 1992. But that doesn't dull anything. That just kind of makes it keener for me to be part of this, and it's wonderful to work with the other 10 people on the Memphis Peoria Run as chefs working in the kitchen. So it's a good thing.
Hi, I'm Tom Rashid. I've been on the St. Jude board for 15 years. I've been a runner for 11 years. This is my first year coordinating the Dunlap to Peoria Run. We love what the community does. We love what St. Jude does for our community. God bless everybody, and thank you for your contributions.
My name's Dominic Lang. I am a run coordinator with the Washington St. Jude Run. This will be the 11th year for the Washington Run. I helped to start it and get it going, and have coordinated it for all 11 years. I did actually run with Bloomington Normal for 2 years before that, and that's kind of how I got started. I was running with another guy named Jack Stone. We were both from Washington, we knew each other, and we were both running with Bloomington Normal, and that's when we came together. We thought we'd have enough people to raise enough money to start a run in Washington, and we started off with the goal of raising $20,000 and with 20 people. And we're now up to, last year we had 165 runners and raised $330,000. For me, I mean, obviously the biggest thing that we're doing this for is for the kids. I see, it doesn't matter if I know them or not. I see these kids that are struggling, and it's not just the kids, but the families too. So I see these families going through the struggles that they have to try to fight and keep their kids alive and give them a future. So that is really what gives me the motivation to keep going out there as much as I can to raise as much money as possible, get as many runners as possible, for us to keep growing and keep doing what we can to help these families out.
Okay, hi, my name is Brian Carroll. I'm with the Pekin to Peoria St. Jude Run. This is our 8th year coordinating that run with my wife. We've been St. Jude runners for about 10 years now. We ran with the Macomb Run prior to that. And the St. Jude Run is very, very important to us. We kind of have an interesting story behind it. We actually were St. Jude runners for a couple of years, and then our daughter Abby got sick with a disorder called ITP, which is a blood disorder that's actually treated locally by the Midwest affiliate. And we became very, very involved with St. Jude when she got sick. So we did it as an insurance policy to begin with, and then needed them, and we're benefactors of the work that St. Jude does. So it's very, very important to us. It's just so rewarding coordinating this event and seeing the community come together and own this event and really, really get involved, and just spreading the message about how important this is and how much they depend on these donations. It's become a life mission for us. So we love to do it.
Hi, I'm Rick Lingenfelter. I'm the coordinator for the Chillicothe St. Jude Runs. We've been in existence since 2005, and unfortunately our community has become a power in St. Jude fundraising because we've been dealing with a lot of childhood cancer for a lot of years. Our team is a large team, but 20 to 30 people on the team are direct family members of either St. Jude members or St. Jude children we run in honor of, and St. Jude children's we run in memory of. So we currently have 4 St. Jude patients who are adults now who run on our team. And the reason to run for St. Jude and raise money for St. Jude is an arm's reach away from everyone on our team. We do our best, we do our hardest. We've made 2 really not fun things fun, fundraising and running more than you can run in one day. And our people seem to enjoy it, and they do it year after year after year, and we can't thank them enough.
Hi, I'm Zach Sankin. Kate Wilson and I are the coordinators of the Eureka St. Jude Run. I've been running this will be my 7th year running and my 4th year as a coordinator. Kate and I started the run together 4 years ago. She and I have a cousin in common, which was our inspiration to start the run. She and I, most people think that we're actually related. They think that we're cousins, but we're not. My first cousin was Luke Sankin, who's also her first cousin, but opposite sides of the family. So she and I actually have no direct relationship, although we kind of act like sister and brother. So that's something that we get a common on a lot. But Luke was diagnosed with cancer when he was 10, and he passed when he was 15. So he's been gone 27 years now, and he's our inspiration for our run. As far as some of the things that we are most proud of with our run, this is our 3rd year was last year. We raised $121,000 for St. Jude. Our school system raised another 60-ish thousand, so just over $180,000 altogether for Eureka, which is a town of 5,000 people. So clearly a very generous giving town, which we're very, very proud of. Our favorite story from last year is we stopped at a patient's house last year along our route, a local boy who's a current St. Jude patient, and he was so excited to have St. Jude runners come to his house, and we had a little gift for him, which he loved, but then we stayed there for a little while, had some conversations with the family, and then when we left, he actually jumped out there and ran with us for a few hundred yards and was running out in front of the rest of us with Superman arms, and he had a little cape on, and it was just a huge build-up, got everybody's energy up for the rest of the day.
Hi, I'm Jackie Harmon, and I'm with the East Peoria St. Jude Runs. We have been doing the East Peoria St. Jude Run for 10 years now. Started doing this because my co-coordinator, Nikki Lenaway's son, became ill, and they attended the St. Jude Telethon and realized East Peoria did not have one. So she was talking with me and asked me what we needed to do. I knew someone that was a runner and on the board. So we came together, met with him, and we have now been running the run for 10 years. Last year we had 91 runners, and this year we're hoping to go over 100. We run the run, we support St. Jude, and we continue to do so until we can end childhood cancer.
My name is Nick Chumley. I'm the coordinator for the Richwoods to Peoria St. Jude Run. This will be the 15th year that the Richwoods Run has happened. I've been involved with it for a long time, since about 2007 myself. The run was started in memory of a Richwood student who passed away. He was a classmate of mine. Our senior year, he was a St. Jude patient named Nick Rudolph, and some friends of his at the time started the run as high school kids who were just about to graduate Richwoods or had just graduated Richwoods, and it continued on ever since. We've taken people who were graduating with him. We've taken in other St. Jude patients who attended Richwoods High School, and it's kind of built on that family, that community of people, and the very close ties that St. Jude has with the Peoria area to keep us alive, to keep us going, to keep us motivated to raise money for St. Jude and to help the amazing cause that it is.
Hi, I'm Anessa Parisi. This is my husband, Jack. We are from Champaign, Illinois, and we are the run coordinators for the St. Jude Champaign to Peoria Run. This is our second year as new coordinators, or new old coordinators. We coordinated from 2000 to 2008, I guess. We got involved when I started doing the Memphis to Peoria run, did that for a few years, and then jumped on board coordinating the Champaign to Peoria run, and took a 10-year hiatus, and we're back.
Yeah, we both missed it. It was just the right thing to do. Good cause.
I guess the most rewarding thing is when you run into the Civic Center and you see all of those kids and families who are so grateful for everything that you've done, when in all reality, all you've really done is given up a few hours of your time, and an evening, some sleep, and whatever it might be. And all those kids, they're the true heroes of the event. We are not, but they are.
Very true. When she started doing the Memphis to Peoria run, I figured I would do one of the satellite runs. And that first afternoon of running in, it was amazing. Within like 2 minutes of being in the parking lot, we had a couple parents come through, thank us, hug us. Very emotional. And that's kind of when I was sold on it, and as many are, and we continue to do it for many years after that.
My name is Ryan Beck. I've been a member of the St. Jude Runs for 18 years as a runner, 15 years as a coordinator for the Memphis to Peoria run, and I'm also a run board member. I'm one of the fortunate individuals who was able to become a member of this group by choice, not because one of my family members or someone that I knew was stricken by childhood cancer. In my 18 years, I've been fortunate enough to know many patients and be a part of their journey, to walk that journey with their families through the successes and the failures. I draw inspiration from both. We're always happy to celebrate those who have been able to come out victorious and beat this terrible disease. But I also draw inspiration and strength from those families and patients who have not been able to beat the disease. And I've sat at far too many funerals for little children who were not able to make it through. So that's why I do it. It's a passion of mine, and it's what I love, and I'll keep doing it until no child dies in the dawn of life.